Over the last couple of years here, we went from fires to a flood to COVID to the biggest flood in recorded history.
It was obviously mind-blowing seeing the entirety of Lismore underwater. It's good to see now that everyone is so optimistic with moving forward and getting Lismore back to where it was. My name's Lachlan Maguire. I'm school captain at the Kadina High campus. It was tough in the beginning. What stayed is just the impact it really has on the entirety of Lismore. So it's kind of just rebuilding slowly. It happened pretty rapid and we had to get out really quick. Everyone was kind of just gathered outside on the little bit that wasn't underwater, just looking at the chaos that just happened.
We lost our school. It was completely inundated with water. I was doing 3 major works and I lost everything.
The Rivers Secondary College is the heart of education in Lismore. I really want to see, as we move forward, that our kids just get stronger from this.
We wanted something that we would be able to provide some support to families once those immediate responses had left.
The teachers and principals have done a lot of supporting. They had a very hard job, obviously, and they've done really well, yeah.
The community does look to the school as a form of support and we facilitate that role on a daily basis.
The focus is on just seeing the kids develop and recover from the trauma that they've all been through.
We came up with the idea of Vouch for Lismore that meant that we would go out to our broader community and ask for help. And the way they could help us is run their own fundraising activities, from bake stalls to fundraising drives to donation buckets, and then convert those proceeds into vouchers. What we ended up with was over 1,000 vouchers being sent, as well as over $75,000 of fundraised funds coming through to us as well. So we made over $130,000.
Just the overwhelming desire of people just wanting to support us here in Lismore has been just profound.
It helps to see people do still care and they're still providing all that help.
I suppose it's like, the old Australian way, your mate's down, dig in, help them out. The whole community has sort of got behind it and every sort of little bit has helped.
It's not a huge amount of money per family necessarily. It's not going to replace heirlooms. It's not going to rebuild houses. But I think the greatest thing is about that impact and it's that in that resilient community that we have, we stand ready to help everybody when they need us too. It's created a pretty lovely reciprocal thing, I think, about public schools across the state.
Being school captain through all this, I have had a bigger role in representing my school and it does feel good to be able to help through this.
I want to stand up for my school and I want to stand up for everyone who's been affected by the flood because it's such a hard thing to deal with and we really do need role models at the moment.
Coming to school is probably one of the best things that everyone can do just to try and get some more normality back in our lives. Honestly, just taking every day, day by day, just trying to put one foot in front of the other.
The number one message in all of this is the power of public education and the power of what people can do together. When we're empowered to make those decisions and move together as a team to keep in step and make sure that people are cared for is pretty special.